So if you'd like to pledge in the $60 category and have this tiger for your own, $60 category, $5 a month, and he's yours. So give us a call, won't you, and pledge in whatever category is right for you. We have categories that begin with the Producers Club at $240 per year, but that can be broken down. It's only $20 a month, or $144 per year, the 12 for 12 Club, $12 a month, 12 months, Channel 12. The $60 category with the tiger, $5 a month, or $35 for a family member, or $25 for an individual. Whatever level is right for you. I hope you enjoy these programs as much as I do, and as much as we know many of our viewers do. They're programs that actually show whole sections of the lives of animals and help us understand more about the world around us. But they're also the sort of programming that you can only get regularly on public television, on Channel 12. On programs of this sort, you really have to look to this station to provide them to you on a regular basis. We hope you enjoy that, but we hope you're also going to let us know right now that you do enjoy it and that it's an important part of your viewing life by giving us a call. We have volunteer operators in the studio ready to take your pledge, and you can pledge in whatever category you'd like. Don't forget, you can also pledge with a Visa or a MasterCard. You can pledge with a check. We have an automatic contribution system if you prefer, or that monthly installment basis, $5 a month, $60 a year. This little fellow with the whiskers and all comes to you. So give us a pledge, won't you, in any category. We're going over right now to Mike Livonia from our station. Mike?
Thank you, Linda. You know, I'm over here in the telephone banks, and boy, I tell you, the operators are here, and we're really expecting a big response on this break. You know, if there's one type of programming that you have to say that's unique for WYES, it's the science and nature programs. I mean, like the National Geographics. Can you just imagine how much talent and effort and cost it takes to do a program of that type? And I mean, you know, the National Geographics for years have been on public television. So if you appreciate this kind of programming, along with all the other science programs, we have our 6:30 in the evening science strip and just a whole variety of wildlife and science programs. Now's the time for you to respond. Go to that telephone and join. You know, membership, this drive that we're in right now, represents 25% of the station's income. Federal funding at 8.6, state and local government 10.5, underwriting at 8.5, others 2.5, station resources 10, little over 10%, production services 15.5%, in the auction. You know, even as well known as our auction is, it's 19.3%. So membership, $1 million is required for us to meet our goal at the membership level. So we want you to go to that telephone, that neat little tiger that Linda was showing you. Everyone that pledges is $60 or above can get that little tiger. Also, McDonald's, for every membership of $35 or more, you get 2 breakfasts, which are bacon, egg, cheese, and biscuits. So everyone who pledges, our friends at McDonald's, just another way of helping out. What I'd like to do is now remind you again that what membership is all about. A community public-supported television station like this one gets us resources from many areas. Unlike commercial broadcasting, unlike pay cable channels, our income has to come from us from this variety of sources. One very important source is you, the members. So you have to go to that telephone. There's various levels to pledge. Now we're going to go over to Mary Ellen Amos, and Mary Ellen has a very special guest who, believe me, knows a lot about wildlife. Mary Ellen?
Thank you very much, Mike. My special guest tonight is Ron Forman, who you may recognize as the director of Audubon Park and Zoo. Ron, welcome to Channel 12, and I think you can speak more than anyone else about how important these programs are in the educational process.
I think these movies are exactly what we need in our city to educate people of the beauty of the animals, about the plight and the need for conservation. And the best way to do that is through education. And what better way than these documentaries? National Geographic does a great job, and WYES does a great job showing them.
Thank you. And it's nice to know that the zoo does use some of these programs in their educational programs. So we're delighted to have you, because we're very proud of our zoo also. I think that our two groups sort of work together toward the same end for a lot of these things. You've got Surrey, but we've got Titan, the tiger. Okay?
We would like to be Surrey down, but Surrey's busy right now at the Audubon Zoo. But you're right, a lot of the films that you're showing here, we show in our education building with over 125,000 children each year. And again, it's important to teach children that habitat is disappearing and that we need to protect these wildlife so that the animals are around for future generations.
All right, fine. You do a fine job. So why don't you do a fine job? Call now. This is really state-of-the-art television. This is one of the most watched public television shows that's ever been made, and we want you to be a part of being sure that these programs will continue, because I think Ron will agree, without funds, programs, educational programs, zoo programs, TV programs will cease to be. You know, it's the money that keeps them going. And we'd like you to get that lifeblood in right now by calling 486-7311. Pledge your membership. Remember, we have this wonderful Titan Tiger that can be yours at a membership of $60 or more. But of course, the product here is the programming. Don't you agree?
It's exactly what makes it work.
All right, thank you. I'm going to throw it back now to Linda Nix, who's going to tell you more. Linda?
Thank you, Mary. Our categories, as you remember, again, $240 per year, the Producers Club, $20 a month, $144 per year, $12 a month, $60 per year. You have the Tiger with that, $5 a month, $35 per year, $25 per year. Visa, MasterCard, check, automatic contribution system, or a monthly installment. If you're outside the immediate calling area, you can call collect. We're going to make it as easy as we can, but please do call and let us know that you enjoy the programs. You know, one of the nice things about programs like this is that they really do help people learn more, and as people become more aware of the need for conservation, the need for remaining aware of the environment around us, the habitat for animals, then they're more willing to support that on whatever level it's necessary to make it happen, to make public policy happen. So we hope that we're playing a part in that educational process right now and letting people know more about these animals. We have something else very special for you. We have a very special premium. I'm going to try to show you this. Hold cards and hold a mic. This is the Lagniappe 85 book, and it features hundreds of money-saving offers in dining, entertainment, movies, and hotels. There's always a whole lot to do here in New Orleans, but the Lagniappe 85 book gives you great savings on seats for the opera, the ballet, the symphony. You can also enjoy your favorite movie, and you'll save money at the same time with coupons for movie theaters. Now, you can also save on riverboat cruises and other local popular spots. So all sorts of things. If I can open this just a little bit, you'll see the coupons inside. So we have coupons inside here for you that will enable you to take advantage of some of these things. Lagniappe 85 also features coupons for restaurants featuring family meals, as well as meals served at restaurants for people on the go. And there's even more. There's a gourmet dining club card to enjoy 2 meals for the price of one at some of New Orleans' finest restaurants. So join Channel 12 and enjoy your Lagniappe at the same time. We have some other premiums I want to mention very quickly. At the 144 level, $12 a month, donated by our good friends at Budget Rent-A-Car, featuring Chrysler products, a personal radio, AM/FM radio and headphone set. At $240, $20 a month, the Panasonic AM/FM clock radio, 2 color fluorescent display, dual wake-up system, and a Shure alarm with battery. At $350 one-time payment, Visa, MasterCard, or check, a 13-inch RCA XL100 roommate color television set, and at $650 one-time payment, again, Visa, MasterCard, or check, the perfect way to record programs like you're watching tonight, an RCA SelectaVision video cassette recorder, VHS, front-loading up to 14-day 4-event electronic programmer, and a multifunction remote control, something very special for you. I'm going over right now to Mike Labonte again. Mike?
Okay, Linda, thank you very much. I want to remind everyone, right here I have this, the little tiger, and I mean, this is really a neat little tiger. Everyone who pledges $60 or more, and you can do that at $5 a month, which is really relatively easy, you get this little tiger. And the nice thing about this little tiger, I mean, it's great for children. If you're an LSU fan, I guess you can stick this up with the other photographs. I know some LSU fans, and they kind of go banana over these tigers. This is a little different tiger. This is really a neat tiger. So if you want to buy it as a remembrance of your old days in school, buy it for one of the children, now's the time to do it. The nice thing about that is not only will you get this little tiger, you will also be helping public television. By helping public television, you kind of have a guarantee you're going to get the kind of programs you're watching. I'd like to read to you some of the other wildlife programs that we have coming on here the remainder of the week. Nova has Monarch of the Mountains. That's at noon on Sunday. Nova, there's a Miracle of the Life at 2 p.m. on Sunday, and Making of the Living Planet, 7 p.m. on Sunday, and The Living Planet at 8 p.m. on Sunday. And then there are Great Moments with National Geographic. That's 10 p.m. Sunday. So Sunday we have a number of wildlife programs. Again, I want to remind you one more time that you can get this little tiger, and you can do that by just calling right now, pledging $60, $5 a month if you prefer. You can have it taken out of your checking account, savings account, MasterCard, Visa. So there's several. The operators have all that information, and they can tell you about this premium or any of the other premiums. The thing is that we really want you to do is go to the telephone and join. Now, we're going to rejoin the program shortly, but before we do that, here's Mary Ellen one more time. Mary?
Thank you very much. We are delighted. We have some pledges, but you know, I'm a little disappointed. I thought for sure that we had more people who are interested in science and nature out there. And you know, Ron, we have a saying here. When they call in and pledge your membership, in fact, it's a vote. We think of it as a very democratic process, and we want you to vote tonight for nature science programming. This is a wonderful Tiger special. There's more to come. You're not missing any of it. We have premiums, but the product, the programming is our premium. Don't you think?
Without a doubt. If we want to save wildlife, if we want our children to have animals for future generations, we need to have these education programs, and people need to support them.
All right, so call in now. Now is your time to be counted. Each and every one of you is very important to us. So call in, won't you, and pledge to 486-7311. Thank you. It's what public television in New Orleans has been founded on for over 28 years. With us is Ron Forman, director of the Audubon Park and Zoo. We're going to be talking with him in just a moment, but I'd like you to talk now with Linda Nix, a member of our staff. Linda?
Thank you, Mary. I want to introduce you to our friend here, the tiger. Certainly very adorable. $60 pledge, $5 a month is all that breaks out on an installment basis, and the tiger can be yours. This is our gift to you for pledging during this time and for letting us know that programs like the tiger program this evening are things that you particularly enjoy. I think one of the things that comes through in a program like this is just the power of caring, the power that comes when many, many people care about something like the tiger, like the natural environment, and get together to put their ideas into really public policy and making it something that everyone cares about, so that it becomes a part of the living in the environment, rather than simply making the environment impossible for these animals to live in. I hope it's something you care about. I believe it is. You wouldn't be watching this show if you're enjoying it. Please let us know that and give us a call. Pledge in any of our categories. Remember, the categories start with the Producers Club at $240 a year. It can be broken into only $20 a month. If you'd like, $144 per year, 12 for 12 Club, $12 a month. $60 per year, the Tiger, $5 a month, $35 a year, or $25 a year for an individual. Any of these categories, if you wish, you can pledge with your Visa or your MasterCard. The installment levels, you can do it with a check every month of $5 or $12 or $20 a month. Or if you prefer, we even have an automatic contribution system where you can sign up one time, and that's the last time you have to fool with it. From then on, it's automatically deducted. Next year, you sign up again. So we hope that whatever the level that's right for you, that you'll give us a call right now. Remember, you can call collect if you're outside the immediate calling area. We do serve all of southeastern Louisiana and the Gulf Coast of Mississippi. So give us a call wherever you are. $60 a year, $5 a month, the Tiger. We'll go over right now to Mike Livonia. Mike?
Okay, thank you, Linda. I urge you to go to that telephone and call, because those little tigers are going real fast. So $5 a month, that's really kind of an easy way to get the little tiger and help support public television. That's a $60 pledge. Let me go over some of these levels for you that are kind of suggestions that might give you some idea of what level you'd like to pledge. The individual membership, that can be as low as $25. So you can send in $25 if that's what you feel is adequate for you, and you can get the individual membership. The family membership is $35. Then we have the associate member, that's $60, and there at that level we kind of go into the installment. You could, if you make that choice and that decision, you could do it on the installment. That's $5 a month, and if you do that tonight, on this break, you'll get that little tiger also. And then we have $144, and that's the 12 for 12. That's a new category that we instigated about a year ago, which kind of makes it easy for you to remember. Channel 12, $12, 12 months, $144. And then we have the Producers Club. That's $240, and you can join at that level, $20 a month. So there's a variety of levels for you to join at. And as I said, I think you probably know best what level that you can afford. The important thing is, if you haven't become a member of Channel 12, we urge you to do it now. We have a few days left before we conclude our March Festival. This is our biggest festival. Generally, we don't interrupt our programs, but at this time of year, it's necessary that we do, to be just straight outright about it. This is the way we raise $1 million. We don't have commercials on a channel like this, so with our governmental aid and what we get from some of our production work, our auction, this is a very, very important way for us to get the money to give you the kind of programs you want. Let me tell you about what our friends at McDonald's are doing for us. It's just as, again, one of the community companies that's helping. For memberships of $35 or more, they will give 2 bacon, egg, cheese biscuits. So that's everyone who pledges $35 or more from McDonald's. We also have for you our Lagniappe 85 book. And this book has many hundreds of dollars of real bargains in it. So anyone who joins at the $60 level, you can just tell the operator you'd like Lagniappe 85, and I mean, there are really some good things in here. Some of these little books that come out are really kind of frivolous, but this one is good. It has some real bargains, restaurants, entertainment, so I think you'll find it very helpful. Alone several $100s worth of benefits out of this little book at the $60 level. So the thing is, as we said, that we're just kind of rounding down here. We'll be done. Our festival will conclude on Wednesday. We're pursuing our $1 million in needed revenue. And if you haven't joined, now is really the time for you to do that. Go to your telephone, make that telephone call. The number's on the screen. If you live in an area where it's a collect call to call Channel 12, it's a free call. Just dial the number, and we pay for the telephone call. Now, back over to Mary Ellen.
All right. Has a special guest, Ron Forman, director, I'm sure you recognize him, director of the Audubon Park and Zoo. You know, Ron's made a commitment to public television. He's come here tonight to talk to you, to give of his time. We're hoping that you, as science and nature program lovers, as people who are appreciating this type of programming, will also call in and make your commitment, right?
It's what it's all about. Our 32,000 members really need to get on the phone and call and join
That's
WYES.
nice.
It's these programs to make our program successful.
That's nice. And Ron is in a position to know that funding is very important. Anything that's worthwhile is going to cost money. It's going to cost money to keep it going. The Zoo's got a great start. Channel 12's got a great start. Let's keep the momentum going. Call now, 486-7311. We're getting pledges. We were hoping for an overwhelming response tonight because science and nature programming is really sort of like the basis of what public television is all about. If you call in, now Suri couldn't make it here tonight. Suri, our wonderful white tiger, could not come, but Titan came instead. And in fact, he can come to you for a pledge of $60 or more. This is our way of saying, if you enjoyed this program, let it continue. This will be a reminder of the fun evening you spent watching public television as a family, perhaps, here on Channel 12. So call now. Our operators are busy. You know, the phones are picking up. I'm delighted to see that. Let's keep that action going. You know, even Ron's son is here, Danny, taking pledges on the phone, getting his friends to call in. So if our friends can make that type of commitment, why don't you call right now? $1 million is what we need for membership alone. So call now and pledge. Linda?
Thank you. It is exciting to be standing here right by the telephone because I'm hearing the phones ring and I'm hearing some members calling in and people calling the pledges. It's kind of fun to be listening for. Hope you'll be staying tuned because in just a couple of minutes we're going to be going to a very interesting program that was produced right here by this station, and it's about alligator hunting right here in Louisiana. It's a whole different way of life, really, and something pretty dangerous when you sit down and watch the program. I hope you'll be staying tuned because that's coming up in just a moment. We have a number of very special things besides our tiger in that $60 category. In the upper categories, I'd like to read them off for you. $144 per year, $12 per month, donated by our good friends at Budget Rent-A-Car, where they feature Chrysler products, a personal AM/FM radio and headphone set. For $240 a year, $20 a month, a Panasonic AM/FM clock radio with a 2-color fluorescent display, a dual wake-up system, and a Shure alarm with battery backup system. For $350, this is new for Festival 85, a one-time payment of Visa, MasterCard, or a check, a 13-inch RCA XL100 roommate color television set. That's certainly something kind of special. And at $650, again, a one-time payment, Visa, MasterCard, or check, the perfect way to record programs like you're enjoying tonight, an RCA Select Division video cassette recorder. This is a VHS recorder. It's front-loading. It has up to a 14-day, 4-event electronic programmer and a multifunction remote control. It is a model VKT 375. If you've looked at those, you'll know how wonderful it is. In those categories, you also get the Lagniappe book. Give us a call, won't you? We're going back over to Mike Livonia right now. Mike?
Okay, shortly we're going to join, as Linda said, I think really a unique program, and a program that you certainly have to say is Louisiana. It's the alligator hunting, and I think you're going to find it most enjoyable. The crew that made this film was from right here at WYES, and they spent several months following trappers through some really unique areas. And I think you're going to find that very enjoyable. The operators are here, seated in front of me. They have nothing to do, so if you'd like to give them something to do, go to the telephone, make that call right now, because we're just wrapping up our membership. We have just a few days left, and if you haven't become a member, it's crucial to help public television. I can certainly assure you that. It's a very costly proposition to do good TV programming and either buy them or produce them like the one you're going to see next. So we're going to go back to Mary Ellen just for a moment, and then we're going to show you that alligator hunt. Mary?
All right. It is a costly proposition. We realize that, and I think you do too, because the phones have been ringing during this break. And Ron, again, nature shows important?
Well, from filming the tigers to India to the alligators in Louisiana, it's important to educate our children about conservation and the value of these animals. It would be a sad world without Bengal tigers and elephants and alligators.
All right, so good enough reason. Call now, 486-7311. It's really up to you to cast your vote for programming on Channel 12 to continue the fine tradition that we've established over 28 years ago. We'd like to keep that service coming your way. We'd like to know that programs such as this one will always be available on Channel 12 here in New Orleans. But it's up to you now. The ball, in fact, is in your court. So do call in, 486-7311. We've told you about the levels. We've told you about the installment levels, but the most important thing is the programming, our product here in Channel 12. We're very proud of it. We feel that it's a very worthwhile service we do provide, but the only way we can be sure it will continue is with your membership support in the form of memberships. If you have a credit card, perhaps you'd like to do that. Another great idea is a gift membership. You know, it's a great way to think of someone who has just about everything. So if you want to enroll someone as a gift membership, tell the operator when you do call in. We do encourage that also. Call now, 486-7311, Science and Nature Night here on Channel 12, and we're very proud to be a part of it. We would like to thank Ron Forman for taking time out of his very busy schedule to come down here, speak on behalf of public television.
It was a great time, and it's a great program, and it makes our zoo and your programs all work together for a better community.
Fine. What more can we say? But you're watching it on WYES-TV, Channel 12.